What's good? It's your boy, JayThat'sMe. Peace. What's good? So, AEW has released an official statement that they have decided to terminate one CM Punk. CM Punk has officially been fired from AEW. So, this is very interesting news. It makes sense. First and foremost, I got to give kudos to Tony Khan for making the absolute right decision. And now that CM Punk is gone, my main thing is what's going to happen with Collision. Nobody knows. They will probably do a tournament for the Real World Championship. So we'll probably will start that next week. I'm pretty sure FTR are pissed off, along with Miro, House of Black, Will Hobbs, Ricky Starks, and others. But it is what it is. CM Punk fucked his own self up. He did. He has no one to blame but himself. He has no one to blame but himself. And I do think now that he's gone, I don't see him going to WWE unless he decides to show up maybe at like WrestleMania 40 or next year SummerSlam or maybe like a Hall of Fame, like being inducted into the Hall of Fame. Other than that, I don't see him going to WWE. He's burned too many bridges there. You know, Roman is not going to work with him. Seth Rollins isn't going to work with him. Cody Rhodes is damn sure not going to work with him. So, Punk's fucked on that end. But it is what it is. Punk had 10 months to change, and he didn't change in those 10 months. When Vince said that CM Punk was AEW's headache, he was 1000% correct. But it is what it is. Once again, kudos for Tony Khan for getting rid of CM Punk. He's selfish. He only cares about himself. He's an egomaniac. But I do not see CM Punk returning to a wrestling ring. I just don't. I don't see that. And I'm guessing he'll just do maybe stuff with the UFC or whatever, maybe commentate for them. But as far as him going to WWE and do a couple matches, nope. I just don't see it. I think that Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, and the like will let their voices be heard. I think the only person or the only two people who might want to work with CM Punk would be Brock Lesnar and probably John Cena. Other than that, and maybe Edge if he decides to re-sign with WWE. But outside of those three names, I don't see anybody on that roster wanting to work with CM Punk, even if it's just a one-off. So it is what it is, And I think Tony Khan made the absolute right decision, and now he can finally sleep at night and finally breathe. With Punk being gone, he can probably bring in Mercedes Moné as well as Adam Copeland, aka Edge, and a couple other top guys. I think with Collision, that can finally be their SmackDown. And I think Collision will be fine. I don't think that Warner Brothers Discovery is going to can Collision just because CM Punk's no longer there. I think Warner Brothers has decided to invest a pretty uh, a pretty penny into Collision, so they probably put a decent bit into Collision. So they're probably going to um, turn that into a really good show. And it'll probably be a focal point of House of Black, Miro, Ricky Starks, Jay White, Juice Robinson, FTR, and others. And I know those guys that I just named are probably pissed, but you know, it is what it is. Business is business. CM Punk shot his own stuff in the foot. And really and truthfully, if we're being honest, CM Punk is probably glad that he's no longer with AEW. He hated it. He hated it. I'm pretty sure ever since Brawl Out, he wanted something like this to happen, and therefore he got his wish. So I think CM Punk can also end his career on a high note, being able to say that he had a good match with Samoa Joe, a decent to good match with Samoa Joe at Wembley Stadium. So he can hang his head on that. He got to work with one of his best friends. Not many people in the industry can say that, especially when they burn bridges. But I don't think that the Elite won. I just think that CM Punk was just ready to blow up at anyone he saw. And I think that CM Punk really didn't want to stay into the wrestling business long term. So with him being gone, this allows for AEW to kind of be AEW again. This allows for Tony Khan to basically push a brand that's not about one guy, but a brand that's about the entire company, where you can push so many guys and girls. And guys and girls that you aren't using or that you have no plans for, you can put them on Collision. You know? And then maybe also with CM Punk being gone, maybe Warner Brothers Discovery can say, hey, now that CM Punk is gone, how about switching Collision from Saturdays to Thursdays live? 2 hours. And actually get rid of Rampage. Because Rampage is suffering in the ratings tremendously. So they might do something like that when it comes to Collision. But all in all, I think it was very wise of Tony Khan to part ways with one CM Punk. So, what did you guys think? Please hit the like button, comment down below, and subscribe to my videos. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.